We are here.
I can read poems for meaning and rhythm. Welcome back, Avid readers! Today we are going to work on becoming avid poetry readers. Now, poetry is special. Poetry is different from what we've been reading, but it's not new and it's not unfamiliar. Poetry is a special way of reading a text, words, because poems have rhythm and beats. Do you hear that? That beat, that's what happens inside your mind as you read. You have to find the rhythm to read the poem. See, poems are a whole lot like songs. In fact, many poems are songs, and many songs are poems. Take this one, for example. You probably know this as a song, The Itsy Bitsy Spider. But the Itsy Bitsy Spider is also a poem. Itsy Bitsy Spider. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. I have to tell you, that was really hard to read without moving my hands. Have you ever done that? I want you to watch this friend of ours as she sings this poem. Watch how she keeps rhythm.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
Didn't she do such a great job? I hope you were singing along, and perhaps, maybe, you were even doing some motions. Here are some tips as to what avid poetry readers do. Tip number 1, avid poetry readers read the words. Step 2, avid poetry readers think about the poem. And step 3, avid poetry readers match the beat of the poem. I want to introduce you to another poem. This is a poem, an old poem. It's called The Swing by Robert Louis Stevenson. Now, the poem is called The Swing, and the title can tell you so much, so pay attention to the title. Already, before we've even read the poem, we already know what the poem is about. The swing! It says it right there in the name. So, think of the swing. And we are going to read this together. The Swing by Robert Louis Stevenson. How do you go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it the pleasantest thing ever a child can do. Up in the air and over the wall till I can see so wide. Rivers and trees and cattle and all over the countryside. Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown. Up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. Could you imagine yourself in that swing? Could you imagine yourself seeing so far when you're flying high in the air? Could you see the rooftops and into the distance? That's what's happening in this story. Poems are stories, aren't they? But remember, they're also songs.
How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it's the pleasantest thing ever a child can do. Up in the air and over the wall till I can see so wide. Rivers and trees and cattle and all over the countryside.
Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown.
Up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down.
Avid poetry readers. 1. Read the words. 2. Think about the poem. 3. Match the beat of the poem.
We are gathering online, online. Everyone is here now, learning from home now. We are here, we are here.